Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for Game Boy Color. Last time, we defeated the giant rat in Gringotts Bank, and today we will be taking a look at our shopping list and finding the essential items to start the term at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So, here we are in Diagon Alley, and we need to shop for these items. So we can use the school supply list, and we need 3 robes, 1 winter cloak, 1 pointed hat. So, the first order of business is to be going to the robe shop. First of all, there are 2 paths in Diagon Alley. The first path, the upper path, contains the wand shop, the broomstick shop, the owl shop, and the potions and the cauldrons shop. This guy here says, have you found any hidden items yet? So, as we found before, there are hidden items in the game. If you press A on them, you can find witches and wizards cards, or sometimes potions or other items. So, while we're here, we should be getting our cauldrons. However, this guy asks if we are interested in a famous witches and wizards card, but he wants a Bezoar stone for it, and since we don't know what that is, we will come back later and get that from him. So, we have 2 cauldrons, and we will be buying both of them because you can make potions at Hogwarts, and we need both cauldrons in order to make all the kinds of potions that we will be making. In the potions shop, we will be needing a potion kit bag. So we will buy one of those. Moving on, we come to the owl shop. However, we are not allowed to buy broomsticks or owls yet. So we will be going down to the lower path. This here is the medical shop, where you will get healed when you die, or you can get healed if you're injured. This is the candy shop. This has no purpose, apart from to buy pumpkin pasties and stuff like that. The robe shop is where we'll be going next. And we come to the character Draco Malfoy, who tries to get us to accept the fact that not all witches and wizards are good, or whatever, purebloods and whatnot, but we don't care. Okay, so we need 3 plain work robes, a winter cloak, and I think we need gloves, but we'll buy them anyway. We need a pointed hat. We'll get the leather belt even though we don't need it, but it's just for the extra protection. There's no point in buying the plain boots because we got hardened boots from the boss battle, and the last thing that we need is a pack of name tags from this shop. So, how to equip these items? Well, you press start, and you go into status/equip. Here you can equip all the items that you need for extra defense. So, put on our pointed hat. Oops. Put on our dragon skin gloves. The winter cloak has more defense but less agility. So, I will put it on for the defense. Leather belt, and we should have hardened boots, but we do not, which I'm very confused because I think you're supposed to get hardened boots from the boss battle, but I might be wrong, so I will just buy some hardened. I'll just buy some boots. That's weird. And that's how you equip items. And that's what it tells you right here. So, our next order of business is to go to the bookshop, Flourish and Blots, to purchase our school books for the year. And there we go. We have our school books. Now, I think that should be it. Let's take a look. Yep, that's everything. And now, to check our remaining money, we have 122 sigils to spend on potions, but that won't get us very much. But it's worth doing anyway. So, over to the potions shop. So basically we just got the essential items for Hogwarts, and now we're just spending the rest of the money because we won't have a chance to come back here until later on in the game. So it's worth using up all the money we have now because we can easily make it back at Hogwarts. So, Wicking World potions are 150, so we actually can't afford anything, so there's no point. I would usually go down to the candy shop and buy pumpkin pasties, but I'm a busy man. Well done, Harry. And we get Hedwig the Owl. And now we are going to Hogwarts. So we have to make it across the track up here, and you can talk to all these people, but none of them have anything interesting to say. Let's see. So, and then we come across these characters who are called the Weasleys, and they will teach us how to get onto the plane. If I said plane, I meant to say train. It's very awkward. So now it's our turn to board the train. So, all aboard. Now that we're aboard the train, we have to make it all the way to the left side to make it to our carriage. Since everywhere else is full, we need to find a vacant spot to sit. This is the part of the game that doesn't have a lot of gameplay, and you won't really be playing the game for another probably 5 to 10 minutes, so this is probably the most dialogue heavy part of the game, so I will be just skipping a lot of it. And if you really want to read it, then, you know, you can just pause the video or whatever. And here comes the sweet lady. So, in the book, they buy the whole lot, but in the game you actually only have to buy one thing to progress. So I will be just buying one thing. Or maybe I should spend all my money on pumpkin pasties. You can buy chocolate frog cards because when you open them, they will give you famous witches and wizards cards to add to your Folio Magi. So those are worthwhile, but they don't give you any help for eating them. This is where we meet Draco and Crabbe and Goyle, and Draco is still basically just telling us, you know, that we should be friends with him. But yeah, not really. So, this is the second boss battle, but I don't think you could really call it that, because it's pretty easy, from what I remember. I actually don't remember the best spell to use, so I'll just be trying all of them. It looks like Flipendo Uno is the best spell to use on Draco, so I'll be using that. And since it's a free spell, then that's perfect. Just chipping away at his life here, and this should finish him off. There we go. And we got a new level. So that's that. And we receive a card combination. So, that will add to our Folio Triplicus. Now, I believe the game is now set on a timer, so we wander around the train for however long it is, 30 seconds or whatnot, and then basically we will arrive to Hogwarts when the timer is finished, which is a strange way of the game to handle events. Usually you have to interact with something, but, you know, I guess it's realistic. A train ride does take time. We'll be arriving at Hogwarts whenever the train gets there. You don't really do anything at this point in the game, you just wander around for a bit, so I'll be seeing you when we get to Hogwarts. Now arriving at Hogwarts, please put on your Hogwarts robes before disembarking, and since we already have our robes equipped, we will be leaving the train. And here's Hagrid. So we will be making our way down to the castle now. And like I said before, this part of the game pretty much has no gameplay, but there is a mini game, so once we follow Hagrid, we will be boarding the boats and making our way down to the castle. So here we go. This is a mini game. It's a very simple game. All you have to do is dodge the creatures in the lake, and sometimes it can be quite difficult, but you know, when you run into a monster, you have to battle them. So as I said, if I run into a creature, I'll just skip the battle scene. The battles aren't so bad anyway, because it's not such a big deal. You will level up if you run into monsters often, like I am. In that last battle, my health was actually running low, so I took a pumpkin pasty, but then I leveled up, so I'm back again to full health, which is the nice thing about this game. It can sometimes be frustrating because sometimes you'll just touch them a little bit, just by one pixel, or they could be emerging from the lake and you don't have time to react. But then again, a lot of the minigames in this game are quite frustrating, to be honest. But here we go. Back in the land. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we will be making our way through the Hogwarts dungeons and coming into the castle. And hopefully we'll be finishing all this dialogue so we can get into the real gameplay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.